Sorry, everybody out there. Welcome to the Dead Unicorn. This is the show where me and my friends play old Dungeons & Dragons adventures. This week, we are playing Wrath of the Immortals. Just the first part. It is a three-part adventure that you can't play all in a row. So we're going to play the first part, and maybe we'll get to the second part a lot later. But who are my friends? I'm, of course, Corey, Truly Evil Bob. And our cast, my friends, they all are like an 80s cartoon. They all come right out of an 80s cartoon. And right over there, he has the power. It's Tarek. Just beneath me. Just beneath me, she gave him the power. It's Crystal. Next to her, she taught him how to use the power. It's Helen. Down at the bottom, he's the villain that covets the power. It's Colin. And last on our list of friends, he is the wacky sidekick to the man with the power. It's Howard.
Orko?
Orko, yes. Or
side note, speaking of 80s cartoons, I love your guys matching He-Man t-shirts.
oh my god, I didn't even notice it. You know, I had this prepared.
Masters of
Before you even had those shirts on.
Yeah.
Ah!
You're literally wearing the
like
same shirt.
It just went into your mind there.
For us.
How did you know? Is it because you're Masters of the Universe?
That's it. They've mastered it. The whole thing.
The entire universe.
All of it.
I just kind of wanted to. I
And
kind of
not
wanted a
just
slow
the
zoom on Helen when I
visible
said that, and she
universe.
gave this look. So, everybody's character, we finally got out of the hill. The hill is done with. We're done with it. And you emerged in this gigantic lake. And I got a map of the surrounding areas. You saw a map of the surrounding areas earlier in character. But this is an actual map that you can kind of study here. And this is the lake. Lake Amsarak. And one hex is 8 miles. So this lake is ginormous. Like I said,
Grand.
it's a grand lake. Perhaps a great lake. You were rescued by a guy named Jediah Corin and brought to his manor. And you found out he's a businessman. And he needs help. He had just inherited a keep he never knew he owned. But there are squatters there. And he wants you guys to evict the squatters. The only problem is the squatters glow in the dark. And they have birds that shoot tiny lightning bolts.
So cool.
These sound like badasses. Can we hang out?
The good news is you get about a week in which you can rest up. He doesn't want you going right off another adventure. Rest for a little bit, get your bearings, and then go. And I had all of the characters, all of the players, not the characters, all of the players give me a list of the things they wanted to do during the downtime. So, we're going to start out here with Heseth. Heseth, our little cat person, who's played by
That
Crystal.
doesn't work. Mm-hmm.
And you wanted to just buy and sell some goods in town.
Yep.
So
You know, my pack's getting kind of heavy.
You go off to Scalar's Point. And Tarek is in Tarek's character, Ahed Felstar. The Shadow Elf is in tow. Because
Yay.
he wants to do some buying and
Let's
selling
go
as well.
together.
There's not a lot in this town. This is a town of about 450 people. So there's a general store where you can generally buy stuff. You walk into the place, and there's not a lot to it. You walk in, and you see kind of the goods that all hammered to the wall. Like you see some snowshoes, and you see some rope and stuff hanging on hooks, and some horseshoes, and just generally stuff. You see some bags of grain that have been stacked in the corner, and some buckets and that kind of stuff. And then there's a big counter, and there's a man behind the counter.
A man?
Yeah, he's a balding man. He's got kind of the crown of hair, and he's got kind of a couple of hairs combed over. He wears a smock, like an apron. And he says, hello! Well, I haven't seen you in town before. Newcomers, I'm Henry Lobbs. Welcome to my general store. We're members in good standing with the Corn Guild. And he'll point to a shield on his wall that has a scroll with 2 lightning bolts coming out of it.
Ah. Well, good to meet you, sir. My name is Heseth. And this is my friend Ahed.
I never knew elves came in that shade. Have you been getting enough sun?
Let's just say I don't get out much.
Well. And I've never met I'm not sure what you are, ma'am, but...
Rakasta.
Well, you're an interesting one. How can I help you? Are you looking for some supplies, provisions for the road?
There are a few things that I would like to pick up, but I also would like to see if you're interested in taking some of my excess supplies.
Yes, we do. I do buy and sell here, as long as they're in good condition. I'm not a repairman. I can't take anything that is broken.
Yes, of course.
Absolutely understandable.
So,
Good, sir.
Heseth, you start putting stuff down on the table, and he'll start giving you some prices for some things. Do you want to haggle with him?
Maybe a little, but I'm not going to be too hard on him.
Okay. At the store, you said you wanted to sell 49 feet of hemp rope, a small bell, 5 candles. Do you want to sell your 3 silver goblets here?
If
Good
this
question.
seems like an appropriate place for it.
Yeah, you could sell it here. A walnut placard with silvered inlay. He is not looking for...
Probably not here.
Yeah, he's not looking to buy this, because
This is more of like a collector's item.
Yeah. Any of the gemstones, are you wishing to unload them here? Or are you wishing to unload them at more of a specialist place?
I should probably hang on to them for a specialist.
Okay. Then he will give you, for all those items, that's 1 gold piece plus 6 gold pieces. He'll give you 7 gold pieces for the entire lot.
All right, that seems like a fair trade.
All right. So you can mark
If he's
off that equipment
interested-
and give yourself 7 gold pieces.
If he's interested, I have a few pieces of arms that he may be interested in.
Well, he'll take a look at your things. You're selling off a javelin, 2 hand axes, and a longsword.
Correct.
He's definitely interested in weapons.
Well,
Are you
I've
going
come to the right place then.
Are you going to haggle with him? Because he's going to give you a price on these.
Not really. I feel like I'd just be off-putting if I
Okay.
tried haggling him down.
6,
As an outsider, I'll just take it easy on him for this time.
15. He'll give you 15 gold and 3 silver pieces.
Sounds like a deal.
Okay. And you're looking to buy some things.
Okay.
So, Heseth, you're looking to buy 6 arrows and a bedroll?
Yes.
That'll cost you 6 copper, 1 gold piece.
Okay.
And the shield that you're looking to buy will cost you 10 gold pieces for a head.
I will definitely pay the 10 gold pieces for a shield. By the way, Nilavar, I will give you back your shield. because I feel bad for having used it for so long.
We can't hear Howard right now, and we just see his shirt with a cat.
It's a beautiful cat
yes,
and a beautiful
kitty.
It's a beautiful cat.
There's nothing to hear. I'm talking to Teth. Sorry, I kept it muted so I could do that.
Okay,
Did
that
you
makes
hear me?
sense.
Howard?
Well, kitty is cute.
I'm not there, so that's
Yeah,
why
he's
I-
not there.
Yeah, of course. But I would
Out
probably
of
connect you
character.
before.
Okay. Is there that's it from your list that you gave me? So he'll bid you adieu, and you'll go on your way. We'll keep going with Heseth for a little bit, as she is looking for a money changer. And you see a building that is a bank. It has the symbol for the Darkin government on it. You walk inside, and there is, just inside, there's a counter, and there's a guard in there, and there is just bars behind the guy. Like a whole bunch of sturdy, like this place is
It's a vault.
yeah. The guy in here, where is he? The guy in here is in his 30s. He has a short cropped beard, and he wears a, like, you know that shirt that Henry VIII wore that was in that painting that has the different colored stripes on it?
Mm-hmm.
That kind of thing. He wears kind of like that. Hello. Please come in.
Good day, sir. I'm looking to exchange some coins at the bank.
Yes, we can give you minted currency here, of course, for whatever you're looking for. You're the adventuring type, I take it?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Well, whatever you're willing to, whatever you wish, please put on the counter. He pulls out a large scale with a lot of weights on it to weigh what you have.
Okay.
Just to make sure you're not shaving off the gold, you know?
Of course. Well, I don't know if any of the previous owners of these coins were dishonest, but I haven't been shaving my money. I will place the coins I wish to exchange on the counter.
Okay. He'll count them all up, and you've already made a total here.
Yes, I have.
Unfortunately, he will take a 1% fee for doing this job.
Well, I suppose you do have to get paid somehow.
He can waive the fee for if you'd like to instead take a letter of credit. It is a, what is it called? A certified letter of credit. A clock letter. Basically, it's a piece of paper that comes in different amounts and is certified by the Darkin government to be exchanged for the same amount at any Darkin bank, but can also be traded on a clock market that a lot of merchants buy and sell these pieces, these notes on the clock market.
Well, as light and convenient as having a certified letter of currency would be instead of having all these coins, I'm really a small-time trader and I travel all around, so I don't know how useful that's going to be to me personally.
All right.
I think I'll stick with the coins.
Okay. Are you going to sell any of your gems here? Because he does say that they're certified in jewels as well.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'll go ahead and sell those gems here.
All right. He'll pull out a little gem tool kit with a little glass eyepiece or whatever, and he will
I
tell
forget
you
what they're called.
he will tell you
a loop.
that where is it? You have 3 10 gold piece gems, 2 20 piece gems, and your fist-size garnet is a whopping 30 gold piece gem. The small bag of gems that you have, the bag of gems with little small gems in it, there are... What is this note I made here?
Does it say
there are 5 gold
Cthulhu
pieces
Batagan?
each, but there should be 7 of them.
Oh, did you have a list, like you decided how many there were going to be in the bag?
Oh, I already know how many there were in the bag. At least I thought I did. I should have made the...
It was just like a sack of gems we found all together, and Colin decided to take one of them.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, 7 gems, 5 gold pieces a peach. A piece.
A peach.
A peach. So there you go, Crystal. You are
Okay,
done.
that sounds good to me.
And from the total, take off 1%.
Okay, so what was the total on the gems?
3 10 gold
didn't
piece.
type it out.
It
Okay.
was 10.
No, we can't.
Yeah.
All right, let me type it in here. Doop 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 doo.
I'll mention that I'm also looking to sell some gem pieces.
You're not there.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, gemstones. Yeah, you wanted
Uh-huh.
gemstones too. You did. You have 6 of them. Silly me.
So silly.
You did. So you come into the bank too. So you are also there.
I mean, I can also let Hesef take control of it. I trust her enough to
5
return
GP
the gold.
gems.
Of course, I always trust the rogue to watch my gold.
Hey, I'm a merchant, not a thief.
Wink, 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 wink.
A merchant who's really good with locks. And like merchants.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of good stuff is locked up.
There you go. And there's the rest.
Oh, you mean like from at the general store?
No,
I took care of
no,
that.
for the money.
Oh, yeah.
Your money conversions. You'll have to take 1% off of that, Crystal. I'll trust you. So, Tarek, you're also looking to sell some gems.
That I be.
You have... How many do you have? How many gems do you have?
6. Cease.
Okay. You have 3 10 gold piece gems, 2 20 gold piece gems, and 1 30 gold piece gem.
Okie dokie, and it's the same 10% off?
Yeah.
Or
Same
for,
10%
sorry, 1%.
for the conversion, unless you want a letter of credit for them.
No, that's okay. I only need to spend 1 gold piece, and that leaves me with 99, so I'll accept that.
So let me put this 3 10 GP, 2 20 GP, and 1
Okie dokie.
all right. Next, we're going to move on to Talia. Oh no, oh no. Don't do this, please. My mic stand is
It's
slowly
acting up.
breaking.
There.
Slowly receding into the dark.
Yep,
Okay.
it just broke off.
I will
1 second, everybody.
I mean, mine's boring anyway, so.
Don't say that.
Cut to
Talia always-
Talia reading a book.
Yeah.
Crickets
We're going to
chirping,
play reading the book intensely.
scribbling with a quill and ink.
Doing long division.
That's
know,
literally. I mean,
all
it's
the
literally what
magic
I'm
stuff.
doing is studying a book. That was my downtime. It's Talia we're talking about. What else would I be doing?
That's a good point.
I mean, catching things on fire, but that's not. That wasn't
just for
listed in the
fun.
items that I could do. That's just accidentally.
That's just hobby time.
See, even Corey's.
My mic stand is broken.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know
I need
what
to
the
start a
problem
Patreon
is.
to make some money so I can get some better equipment.
It has a weird
Luck
attachment.
with that.
We have like
I
one
just took
fan.
care of
I
that
don't know how
last
much you
week.
can contribute to buy all your.
You probably need to unhook the cord from it first, or
Yeah,
it's just
yeah,
gonna
I
get
know.
twisted more and more.
You know, Crystal, can you give me that one with the heavy bass?
Oh, yeah. Tabletop mic stand.
We'll just use that.
Yeah, that's actually mine. It came with this mic.
Why are you focused on Teth? Speaking of Teth, come upstairs.
He has 7 minutes.
Yeah, he needs to spend some of that time getting ready for bed.
He's a good intermission while we wait for Corey to get his stuff together.
Oh,
Playing
that's a
with your-
cute
is that
puppet.
Puppet.
Yeah, it's that marionette.
Oh.
That's a cool looking
Where's
marionette.
that piece? Over here, Corey.
What is that a marionette of? Like a velociraptor?
All right, guys, I'm back.
Oh, it's a dragon.
Oh, where's the piece you dropped? There.
Sorry
Oh,
about that,
cool.
everybody. It's a little technical difficulty. I now have a mic on a stand. We'll do
That is
this
super
for
awesome.
right now.
Tabletop.
Hey, Teth.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Come
stopping
upstairs.
by. Moving on.
Thanks for
To
being
Talia.
It was a nice way of saying, get away from the camera, let's go. Go to bed.
Talia, you have a book you want to research, and you're going to spend the next couple days doing that, correct?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Well, the first thing you need to do,
Oh, yes, the translation.
yeah, you're going to have to find some way to get bearings on these translations. So you'll need to find somebody who can help you find common similarities, or get a book that can help you out.
I thought I had one.
What do you mean?
How did I translate the first chapter?
You used a scroll of comprehend languages.
Oh, I thought I had a book that translated it. Well, anyway, I
Oh,
have
what's your background?
researcher
Weren't you
background, so I
Sage?
should be able to
Yeah.
easily find somebody to help me with that.
Well, you can. Oh, you have a background.
Yeah,
see.
she and
I
I both
do.
have that one. It's like you always know where to
Researcher.
find
It's called
information.
researcher.
Let's see exactly
Are you a
what it
sage?
says.
I am.
It's
Awesome.
Sage? Is it Sage?
Sage
Yeah, it's a
researcher.
sage
Background.
feature.
Sage gets the researcher thing.
Soldier and.
She's a sage. I'm more of a basil.
I'm a time. Definitely a time.
Aha. Okay.
So for the
There it
first
is.
module, we didn't have time. I see.
You had parsley and sage.
Well, Typically, a character needs to access library or a sage to conduct research, assuming such access is available. Conducting research requires 1 work week, which you have, and an effort of at least 50 gold pieces spent on materials, bribes, gifts, and other expenses. Since you are a sage, a lot of that is cut down. So it'll only be 25 gold pieces. I'm going to cut the price in half for you. 25 gold pieces.
Hey. Okay.
So, you find a guy who can help you out. He lives in a tower, closer to the forest, away from everybody else. You get to this place, and it's a little shifty. It's a little craggy. Like, the tower leans a bit, and bricks are kind of coming out of it. And you walk up to the door. You give it a knock. Like, the door kind of opens part way, and there's a chain there. And you see an old man in, like, wizard robes. And he says, "Who are you?"
Well, I'm not going to really say anything. I'll just hold up a book that I'm trying to translate and say, I heard you could help me translate this.
He kind of gives it a sniff. Oh, those smell old, yes.
Smells bookish.
Someone like you would need help, wouldn't they?
Ooh,
He kind of
racism.
looks you up and down.
I was gonna say, is that 'cause I'm blue?
That's an
Excuse you?
arcane focus, isn't it?
I was thinking because she looked so young.
No.
Are you a wizard, sorceress? What am I dealing with here? Do you have a name?
Is my name really important? My name's Talia. I'm a sorceress.
I see. You don't have anybody out there, do you? He starts looking
No,
behind
it's just
you.
me. Just me. I'll duck down since I'm tall so you can see that there's nobody behind me or around.
Very well, sorceress. Door closes. You hear a click. You hear a check, check. You hear a couple other things.
Chain, click, 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 click.
The door opens. Welcome to the Tower of Melvan Drake. Come on in.
God,
I'm gonna write
kinda
that down
sad
real
I
quick,
didn't just tag
and then I'll
along.
He
Melvin?
walks up to a table with a whole bunch of stuff on it, and he just starts, like, he pulls off a pestle and mortar, puts it somewhere else. He takes a bunch of papers and throws them off. Put your book down here. Let's see what we're dealing with.
Slam it down and let it open right to where I need to start.
Oh, this is interesting. This looks like a wizard's code. This is an older one. We can find something to help you out with. Oh, by the way, as you walk in, you turn around and there's a giant, like, contraption with blades on it attached to the door frame.
Did he say add the mode into it so it didn't attack me?
Oh yeah, he turned that. He turned it off.
Say his name so it didn't kill me immediately. And guessed.
Super cool, super deadly trap.
I'm totally making notes of this because that looks neat and deadly.
So
Blades.
you work with this guy for a week. He's kind of an ass.
Yeah.
But he is on point. And he's also really paranoid. So yeah.
Oh, didn't notice.
Couldn't tell.
So what you
Well,
need
I'm going to
How you
ask him a bunch of personal questions because I'm curious as to why he's super, like, paranoid and...
He's not going to
About-
tell you that.
It's a personality
She can still
trait for
annoy
my
him with the
character, so I
questions,
would
though.
totally ask the most inconvenient, inappropriate, like, why are you here by yourself? Where's your wife? Do you have children? Why is it so musty in here? Like, do you have any minions? What do you do?
Like,
Like,
smell
when
like-
you're
How
not
long has it
being
been
super
since you were last
paranoid?
laid? I think it might help you.
He's a hermit. It probably smells like farts and armpits. In
Yeah, like, have you
That's what I'm
tried
saying.
cleaning up? Have you tried?
Why does it
you
smell
know?
like farts and peanut butter in
I'm
here?
sure there's a few spells. I mean, prestidigitation works wonders for cleaning. You don't even have to really put any effort into it. I could do it really quickly. I mean, it's
So what you're going
really
to do?
dusty in here.
what you're gonna do is after a work week, you're gonna make an intelligence roll. You can spend 100 gold pieces to get a +1 on this intelligence roll.
Well, it is an intelligence gold if you pay.
So, I'm going to spend 100 gold so that I can get at least a +1.
Okay.
To my intelligence roll. So
That's 100 gold pieces gone.
I hope I do this right.
So you're gonna make an intelligence roll. You're gonna add 1 to it, and we'll see what the effect comes out to. Oh, before you do that,
No whammies.
before you even do that, we're gonna roll a D100.
Oh no! I was hoping you forgot about that. Okay.
What, she's not using radiance, is she?
No.
It's a different D100.
Okay, everybody. Don't think about 10 or below. Just 10 or higher, please.
No worries.
Yay!
Yay!
73.
No complications. Go ahead and make your intelligence roll.
Oh, did you have advantage?
I don't know. Was I supposed to? I didn't have it on there. Click, did I?
Nope, you don't have advantage.
Oh no, never mind. Sorry, I had advantage
You
clicked.
rolled a 1, lady.
Want to.
You did roll a 1. Would you like to spend a inspiration?
I don't have inspiration.
You don't? Thought you did.
I don't see it on my sheet.
She's uninspired.
I learned nothing.
Yeah,
spent
you
too
learned
much time asking
nothing.
personal questions.
You probably went that way.
You can make
Huh?
a persuasion roll against this guy if you want to get information.
Yes, let's try that because that's no bueno. Persuasion. Let me make sure advantage is off this time. Persuasion.
Yeah. After 1 week of your research, you have made
I
it.
thought I was going to say a 1 again. I was like, for real? A 1?
You are an average.
Well, even
persuader.
10 is pretty bad.
Okay,
I learned
so
nothing.
because you are very nosy into this guy's nature, it sabotages the research that you're doing, and you end up learning nothing.
Did I learn anything about him, though?
No,
Ew.
it just kind
So
of
I wasted my time with this stinky old, dusty old,
yeah.
grungy old,
Hygiene.
bearded old, probably.
Good times.
He's like
Yeah, that's about
300
how it
years
happened.
old and smells like mothballs.
That's about right. That's about
Yeah,
right.
no, because that fits perfectly for a gnome. Old, crotchety, and smelling like mothballs.
Well, that was an experience. That's wonderful. Thanks. I'm gonna go take a bath now. Appreciate your help.
You disgusting freak.
So, criminal variance by.
Do I need to subtract my money off, or are you doing that? Because I already did. If you didn't, off my character.
Oh, you
sheet
have to
for
you have
the-
to take the money off.
You
Okay.
can take
I did
care
it.
of it.
I don't take any more off. I already did it. Oh, it was so expensive and wasteful.
All right.
Yeah.
Next on the list, Ahed and Nilavar head to the tavern.
Ooh.
Did we both pick carousing? Excellent.
We're definitely elf drunkards at this point.
The
there's
two
one note
weird-looking pale elves.
Excuse me, Howard?
One note there. When I spoke with Troy at the end of last game, you said Troikithos was leaving in the morning.
Yes.
I was going to catch him before he left because I told him I wanted to take a moment to think about it before I said what my payment would be.
Yes.
If he can arrange for land for Lugaru, I would tell him to find a way to arrange for food for the Beggar's Court back in Galantry. because there's no churches there. There's no regular charities helping to care for these people because it's not allowed. And while I love you, lovely atheists, and your lack of caring about others, you don't care about others. Come on.
A bit harsh, but okay.
He says, "What a noble gesture. I will try and set up a charity in Galantry City, though I'm not sure that things between Galantry and Alphatia will get any better anytime soon. This may be an impossible task unless we find another way, an intermediary to do it with."
If there's anything I can ever do to help, let me know.
And Troikithus does leave in the morning. You guys go on down to the tavern.
Now for the important stuff. Carousing.
Ahead.
Did we choose different forms of carousing? Did
Nope.
he go Xanathar's and my PNG, or?
No. He's not carousing at all.
Yeah.
Oh. He's spying on me.
Discussing things with
Ahead is talking to a guy in the corner. He pulls out a letter, name
he's
drops
romantic.
something. The other guy kind of looks a little pale. He takes the note and kind of walks off.
Does that pale guy have pointy ears?
No, he turns pale.
He turned pale.
Oh.
He was off put by what I asked him to do.
Yes.
But
He
he will
unrolled
do
the
it.
scroll that Ahed passed him and saw a weird doodle of Ahed nude and went, whoa.
Yeah. What, you don't like my art? I was going to commission you to make a portrait of me, but not anymore. Not with that attitude.
Neelavar finds the rowdy gambling type of people.
The best guy.
A group of people led by a halfling named Lips.
Love it.
Like,
I love it.
His name is Lips Danbrook. And he says, the buy-in's a silver piece.
That's not much.
How many should I buy? I look at him because I have no idea what he's talking about, and I look eager to play.
They all kind of look at each other, and they're kind of sizing you up to see if you're a mark or
A hustler.
Or a hustler.
Should I make a deception check?
Well, we're just gonna move on, and we're gonna go through the carousing stuff.
Cool.
So you didn't want to use Xanathar's, you want to use the Dungeon Master's Guide. And we'll see what happens here. Page 126, if anybody wants to know what page of this stuff is on 127.
127 on the Dungeon Master Guide.
Yes. So you have to make, first, you have to spend a wealthy lifestyle for a week, so that's 3 gold pieces.
I'll just keep a running tally of what I'm spending. So 3 gold and 1 silver so far.
And now you roll a percentile check, and you add your character level. Personally, I think the stuff in the Xanathar's Guide is much more balanced and fair. And this stuff can get really wacky really fast in the Dungeon Master's Guide.
Maybe Howard wants wacky.
Uh-oh.
Really?
I believe I'm going to jail, going directly to jail, not passing go.
It's 7 when you add your character level?
You
I
start
rolled a 4 on a D100. My character level isn't that great.
you start getting to know the guys you're gambling with. You start getting to know the game over the course of a couple days. And one day, Lips starts like throwing money around like nobody's business, right? He buys you a drink. He he's so happy. He's got like a good-looking girl that he comes with, and he starts gambling and bragging about how great he is, and then the guards walk in, and he goes a little bit pale.
Hey, you know what? Hang on just a sec. I have an inspiration.
Does he
I'm
just,
willing
like,
to spend
not
it.
even get to gamble?
May I inspire on that one?
Inspiration can be used for any role, I think. I guess. Why
I
not?
think so.
Oh,
Sure.
up to you.
I take it back!
Shall I mark it off or not?
If you want to use it, I'll let you use it.
All right. I'll mark it off and then roll again. Because that was terrible. Let me see if I can fix this deal when the dirt guard walks in. I want to do something better. They have changed the dice roller. It looks really weird.
Yeah, you have to go to advanced dice now.
All right. Yeah, I got it. And here we go.
There you go. 60.
Much better.
64. No, he already put in the +3.
Oh, he did put in +3, yeah. So as the guards walk in and he goes pale, you get the picture and kind of take your winnings and just kind of go out the back door as everybody else gets arrested in the place. So you earn a modest winnings and recuperate your lifestyle expense for the time spent carousing. So it just says you break even.
No loss.
No, and modest winnings. It says modest winnings.
yeah.
What is a modest... You earn modest winnings from gambling and recoup your lifestyle expenses.
Okay, so
Well,
no
you said I
loss.
spent 3
He
gold. I guess I
gets
get
a
the 3
little
gold
bit
back?
of something. Maybe he
How about
gets
I
plus
don't
a
spend
modest
money on this guy?
lifestyle.
I'm going to say you doubled your
winnings?
money. You'll get 6... You get your money back and 3 more gold pieces.
Well, that works even better than what I said. So I'm totally good with it. Thanks.
Success.
Success!
Yay. I didn't go to jail.
I are carousing.
So, that is your downtime. Everybody did what they wanted to do.
Oh, what about Luger?
Lugaroo
Lugaroo?
didn't
I
do anything.
didn't tell
Lugaru's
Corey
just hanging
anything, 'cause
out.
None of the downtime activities seemed that appropriate for Lugaroo. I decided he's spending the time
Training
You could have been training
deepening
your
his bond with the direwolf, teaching the direwolf his new name, and teaching him to fetch. I think is a pretty important skill. And the only thing Lugaroo,
Wait, isn't that a thing? Like training an animal?
I don't know. I couldn't find anything in either book that was
It
like
says you
training
can
an
craft
animal.
an item. I think you
Yeah,
can train an
I
animal.
don't,
That's kind
I
of
don't
the same
recall
idea.
seeing
Yeah,
anything.
you're crafting it into a war machine.
But yeah, Lugaroo spends his
I'm
time just trying to
assuming
get
it's
to know
mount.
his wolf better, and teaching him to play fetch with
Human
the
body.
closest thing in size
Before a
that
halfling
he
goes
has
and things
to a tennis ball. So the closest like tennis ball sized object he has is one of those gems. So
You
he's
just
teaching.
around.
Oh, you're teaching
Yeah,
him to
just-
fetch jewelry.
Yep.
You roll a 1 on your animal handling, he's going to choke on that thing.
Or
No,
break
that's-
a
that's his
tooth.
own,
That little halfling that was
That's-
in the library, you're gonna have him chase him around for Talia.
So yeah, that's why Lugaroo doesn't do any downtime activities. He's just chilling out with his dog.
You have a whole friendship montage.
Yeah, we're running through a grassy field together.
People
Taking
let me
Polaroid
tell you about
pictures.
my
On
best
downhill.
friend.
Excellent.
So finally the day has come where everybody has to move out and head on up to Corn's Keep. It's a 3-day travel, mostly over a roadway. But once you get to Fork Lakeside, it's all like rugged terrain after that.
So 16 miles of hike.
16 miles of hike, yes.
quite the ways.
which is pretty much the last day of travel. I'm just going to speed through and say that there were no complications on your way, if that's all right with everybody.
That works for me.
Yep.
So, as you approach the place, you notice that it is surrounded by walls that are 30 feet tall and quite thick.
Well, it is a keep after all.
It has a large gate made of wood and is new. Reinforced wood. Doesn't look like there's a gatehouse or portcullis behind it. It is closed.
Do there seem to be any guards on the walls or any activity outside?
You don't see anything like. Make a perception check.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, make a perception check instead. By the way, when you get here, it is afternoon. Right? Yeah, you don't see any type of guards on the walls here.
Interesting. What is that thing called? So a lot of old forts used to have these little hidden entrances off the side where people could get in and out.
Oh, a
if they
sally
were in a
port?
siege. A what port?
A sally port?
Sally port. There you go. Yep. I want to see if this area has, if the outside walls have any sally port.
All right.
Well, I think we should stick together.
You tell the other people you're going to go scouting.
Yeah, actually, I will offer to go scout ahead. Actually, I'll offer to go with Heseth because I know that she's actually probably the other person in the group that's pretty good at this.
Yeah, I'll definitely come with you.
Okay. The two go off by themselves unless anybody objects. You start going to the east and west side of the keep, and you notice that the wall is flush to a cliffside. So it uses the natural cliffside as the back wall. It looks like there's a tower in the middle of it that is also flush with the cliffside, and then the wall comes out and around it. There doesn't seem to be any entrances other than the
That front
main
gate.
gate.
Interesting.
At least not that we can get to from down here.
If only we had a grab.
What about trees? Are the trees cleared a certain distance from the wall? Or are there any trees growing nearby?
Actually, yeah, it looks like most of the tree area that has been cut from the wall. There's not a way that you can, climb up trees to get over the wall. It seems like this area is being kept up.
It's interesting that they're keeping it up so well too, because as far as we kind of assumed, there was almost like just some squatters here, but these people are organized. I'll take that information and we can head back to the main group and we'll relay that there's no extra entrances to this place, and we're gonna have to
come in through the
on
front.
how we get in here.
Either that or
Well, we
we'll
could
have to
try
find a
knocking
place
on the
that looks
door.
out of the way and... Well, we have rope, but we don't really have anything to keep the rope up on the top of the wall if we throw it.
I have rope pythons, so I can attempt to climb the wall and then put pythons over the side.
Yeah, maybe.
Or we can just try to open the gate.
Honestly, that's probably the best way to go.
Yeah, why don't we just knock?
Yeah.
See what happens.
All right.
So
If you
everybody
guys want to go through that, I'm down with it.
everybody approaches the gate. Talia, as you approach this keep, your focus, your spell focus, your sorceress focus
Your spider
Glows?
senses are tingling.
Glows with radiant energy as if you were in the capital of Galantry City again.
Okay, why would my focus glow? Sorry. I'm trying to understand why it would react physically to it. My focus.
Do the rest of us see?
So
Yeah,
Does
or
it put
this
off
is
light
something
that's
that I
visible
know
to
about.
us?
you
Does she just feel it?
get 3 radiant points while you're within Galantry City. the
Yeah, I
capital.
know, but would I?
2
Is that something
radiant
that everybody
points.
sees, or is that just something
That's
internally
something
that I
you
would
know.
know?
Yeah, that's just
I
for
think
you.
that, yeah, her question is that what do her radiant points have to do with her focus?
Yeah.
You need a specialized focus to control radiance.
It's just the thing that you use to use your points.
Use radiance, to use your points. You store your radiant points inside your spell focus, and it just naturally accumulates it.
I didn't know that.
So you
That's
get
neat.
3 when you're in Galantry City, 2 within the borders of Galantry, and 1 anywhere else. But here, it is as if you are in Galantry City.
I suddenly feel the need to tell people that I'm definitely not a cleric.
Only she knows it, though. Only
Definitely not a cleric, guys.
Only
I just
you
feel
feel
like-
this power that has suddenly swelled within your spell focus.
Once again, I'm not going to say anything because nobody would understand anyway, except for Troy, and he ain't here. So
But do we see it glowing?
No.
Is it?
No.
Okay. Okay. It's not
It's a
not a visible glow.
feeling.
Yes.
Okay.
look at her and be like, "Oh my God, curse!
I want one.
Eat it!"
Who just
Eat
starts
it, boy.
barking at it.
You all make it to the gates. They look new, like they were remade. These gates were made in the last year, and they look reinforced.
It's gonna be hard to
Okay.
break this down. So, should we call out? Who's
Yeah,
very
but I
loud?
think
I
We
think
need we need a story.
first we should take a good look at any mechanisms around here. I mean, I know there aren't any gatehouses, but I'm assuming since this is a keep, it's probably like they just have a bar across the back side. But I still want to check if they have locks.
Make a perception check to search for traps and locks and those types of things. Yeah, it's pretty. You're pretty sure it's just barred from the other side.
I could try to climb the gate and see if I could lift up the bar.
It doesn't sound like a
Yeah.
bad idea if it looks like it's climbable.
Sounds like a bad idea in broad daylight.
Yes, if we wait until night. It's kind of hard to keep track of like what stuff looks like when you don't actually see it.
Is that what you want
Yeah.
to do, or do you want to wait till night?
So yeah, do you want to scout this area out till night to see if there's anybody comes out? We could do like a sting operation, or what do they call it?
I mean,
The-
yeah. If this is the only way in or out, we could see if anybody uses it.
Exactly, that's my point. I forget what the
Yeah,
term is.
maybe see if
Sting
there are
or,
any watches, things like that.
What is that? What is it called when cops wait outside of a place and watch
Stakeout.
what's happening?
Yeah,
Stakeout. There you go,
stakeout.
stakeout. We could do a stakeout, and we can have steaks. More
Ooh, maybe
importantly-
some of those glowing birds will fly by and we can have bird steaks.
Glowing bird steaks.
Yes. I bet they
need that.
tingle when you eat them.
I bet they do too.
It's like pop rock.
Like pop rocks.
Oh, just so you know, guys, you're gonna have to mark off 3 days worth of rations.
Yes, of course.
Okie dokie.
What if I just scavenged for rations? As usual.
Do you have an ability that allows you to do that?
Yep.
Like survival.
It's
Outlander?
where is it?
Boop, 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 boop.
You have the Outlander background.
It's the Outlander. Yeah, you can always find food and fresh water.
Then you're
Right.
fine.
Brian
For you and
provides-
up to 5 people, I think it is.
Yep.
So if Lugaroo does that, no one has to mark off any rations.
Okay.
I don't think I've marked off rations this entire game.
Berries for later.
One day they'll just go bad, but
Loganberries.
It doesn't list the expiration dates in the player's handbook.
It doesn't. These last indefinitely. There's no
Yeah.
such
Yeah.
thing as
They're
mold
irradiated.
or bugs
I suggest
or
a bag of
like
clothing, 'cause there's no air in
oils
there.
going rancid.
It's irradiated apples. That's it. They're all irradiated apples.
She's just going to use prestidigitation and make it all taste fresh. And thank Talia for making our food great. And we'll all
And
die
if
of
there's
food
some-
poisoning, but it'll be delicious.
And anyway, if there is maggots or anything in there, it's just extra protein.
Yeah.
Ew.
Hey, maggots have no carbs.
I marked our back.
Low carbs.
Marked off rations.
I'm not worried about carbs.
so everybody waits till nightfall. I guess that's the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we want to find like an out of sight place where we can watch the gate
Mhm.
without being out in the open.
Okay, everybody, who has the lowest stealth? We'll just
Probably
have
me.
that person roll.
Probably
and-
Talia.
That's probably me.
Help Ahead with his armor to give him advantage, or at least cancel his disadvantage.
It's a good
Yeah, I
point.
probably have the lowest stealth in the group, so
Okay,
even with his
Talia
disadvantage.
can roll that.
Sorry, y'all.
You're not wearing armor that I
Don't
can.
be
adjust.
sorry
Well,
yet.
You're blue. You should be extra hard to see at night.
Yeah, she should
I'm
be,
also
huh?
huge though, and clumpy, clunky,
Oh.
and clumsy. And there you see, there you go.
Oh, hey, you don't have a minus.
1 to 1, but hey, might as well close enough.
So you guys are
Huge blue tree
y'all
over there.
stake it out for as long as you can, for a while into the night. You don't see any activity. Everybody
That's
can make a
weird.
perception check, though.
You say deception or perception? You said
Perception.
Oh my gosh.
Ahead will see some birds up in the cliffside. Little tiny flashes of light from up there, and you notice that there are birds.
Ooh.
Glow birds up on the cliffside. I'll point them out to the rest of the group.
Okay.
It is kinda
They
suspicious.
really can't see anything in the night, but then they do see a flash, and they're like, I guess that's a bird. Whoa.
Yeah. Are you sure those aren't fireflies?
A mosquito
So the
bat.
birds are kind of disconcerting, but it's getting late. We haven't seen anybody come out of the gatehouse or the gate. I feel like now is the opportunity to go and climb, see if I can scale this area.
Okay.
Do you guys want
Yeah.
to come up with me?
I'm also leaning toward climbing over the wall being our best shot. I mean, if we don't see anyone coming out the gate, how many people are there actually in here? They may or may not hear us if we try to get in through the door. So let's just try to not be noticed.
That's fair.
How is Talia going to get around? It's night now. You can't see in the night like the other people can.
Is she frozen?
That is
Is it that
Oh, there
dark?
she.
Or
that
there's
is a
no moonlight or anything?
problem.
Helen, did you hear me on that?
No, sorry.
Helen has. It's hard for Helen to get around right now because it's dark.
I mean, Talia.
Yeah, I can't
It's,
see.
it's hard for Talia, yeah. Hard
I
for
don't have
Talia.
night vision.
So how are you? Are you going to light a torch or
I
cast
don't
a
want to
light
light a
spell?
torch.
Cast
My
a light
stealth is
spell?
already like.
You could grab the butt of one of the people that see and walk that way.
Well,
I can
if
see.
if we're
If I
trying not to
cast
be
light on anything,
seen,
it's going to be too bright. We're trying not to draw attention, so any kind of light is going to draw attention. So I guess I'll just clutch at somebody and hope I don't trip.
Okay.
yes, we can. You can put your hands on my shoulders, and we'll go
Hope I don't
slowly.
I can put you up
So,
on my shoulders, and you can be my eyes.
Hey, I'm only a
I have a
few
question.
inches
Do you
shorter
guys-
than you.
Do you guys want to all climb over the wall together, or do we want to send like one or two people over to open the gate for the rest?
Yeah,
of
I
us?
can't
think
climb.
we're gonna
Y'all
need
gonna
a
have
couple people to go over and try to open it.
So I'll wait
Good,
on
good,
this
'cause-
side because I am not a good climber either. So
Okay, I'm gonna wait over here too, and
Not
obviously
good at any
the
of this
dire
stuff.
wolf isn't gonna climb the wall.
oh no, we can throw a rope over and just pull them over. Isn't that what you guys?
Yeah, it's
No,
easier to open the
never
gate, though.
again.
But here, I have
Except
an
if
idea,
it's an
guys. So-
absolute emergency. But for some reason, we have lots of time.
So,
We also had a list
by the
of
way,
George help us last time.
I would be doing this all in my character voice, but I can't because of the forest fires that have been going on since last week. I'm like losing my voice, but yeah. So Luger has an idea. He wants to go over. So like, if you guys are going to the gate, if you go to like say the left of the gate to climb the wall, Luger will go a little bit and start howling and trying to get the dire wolf to join him and just causing a ruckus. Maybe Talia could set something on fire over there. But we'll try to draw the attention of whatever's in the castle over to the opposite side of the gate from where people are trying to climb. And maybe help you guys sneak over.
Okay, so
I'll
you
use
want to go
prestidigitation
maybe...
and kind of throw my voice, but if we have to like run, I'm not good at that, so I'll stay a safe distance
You
away.
could try to sound like a third wolf.
Yeah, that's what I'll
round
do.
out the pack.
You can do that.
I'll use prestidigitation and to throw my voice over there and sound like a howling wolf from a safe
Okay.
distance in case there has to be running away.
Oh, how far can you throw your voice? Because maybe
With prestidigitation, it's
everybody should try to stick
I don't think it defines
together,
how far.
but then like you
like
throw
30
your
feet.
voice far away.
There might be a range listed under prestidigitation for some of the effect. It's
Yeah, I
such
think
a
that-
weird spell of just random BS you can do.
Yeah, it's like you can do basically anything.
As long as it's
Yep.
slightly inconsequential in the real world.
It's the wish
Like, hey,
cantrip.
I got that stain out. Yay.
Finally.
Okay, so Heseth and Ahed are going to climb over the wall. How are you climbing?
Oh,
have,
we have rope and pythons and hammers
And stealth.
All right.
and stealth.
And I will pat Ahed on the back before he goes and fix his armor for him.
Like
You
that.
guys,
30 minutes.
I need you to make athletics checks to do the climbing.
Okay,
I thought you did this morning. You didn't.
athletics.
It's a 30-foot
Of
wall.
course.
Since I patted him on the back and watched him go up, am I there to like catch him as he comes
No
down?
bonuses. Ooh, good roll though.
Ahed made an
Yeah.
8.
I am actually proficient at this skill, and I just rolled bad.
Are
Yeah,
you there?
I rolled a 4.
and I'm the opposite.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
roll.
yeah. We're looking at
Yeah, but
movement.
you're a cat.
I think I can keep trying to climb, though.
I know. I kind of feel like acrobatics and athletics should be a proficiency you get for being Rakasta.
Yeah, I know, right? That would be pretty dope. And fitting.
Okay.
I do get resistance to fall damage, though.
As Ahed is trying to go up the side, he's very slowly going, where Heseth is kind of leaps and bounds ahead of him. As Heseth
nimble.
gets to the top, Ahed's Pitten falls out, and he falls kind of off the side of the wall, and he's just hanging there on the side of the wall.
I'm watching. I adjusted Ahed's armor as he went up to give him his stealth advantage, or at least negate his armor disadvantage. And I was gonna watch him climb up, and then I got distracted completely by the amazing grace and cat-like form of Hesed as she scales the wall. And then I hear, "Whoa!" And I look up and I see him like dangling by one hand.
This was so much harder than I expected.
I whisper up in that weird whisper yell. It's because your armor is heavy.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Then another Pitten falls out, and he falls another 5 feet.
Taking 6 inches off the ground.
It hurts. It takes the wind out of you.
So are these wooden palisades with the spikes at the top?
No, they're stone walls.
Oh, they're stone? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said it was wood.
No,
No,
Did
stone.
I?
Is it only the gate that's
gate's
wood?
the
The door.
Yeah,
the
the
door
door
is
is
wood.
wood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That makes sense. So if it's stone, it's gonna be harder to do. I had an idea. I was gonna say I could tie one of a Pitten to one of the edges of the rope and then toss that over to see if it could get caught.
The walls are
But stone.
That's not much. I would not count on that holding me.
The walls are 30 feet tall and quite thick. Their foundation appears to be much older than the century-old upper regions. Wow.
Okay, so basically they redid the bottom
The walls
or
appear to be
reinforced
recently
it.
repaired. Fresh stones have been placed in some areas, so it is stone.
It is stone. Okay.
Okay, I thought you said it was wood walls.
No. I said the gate was wooden. Tarek, Ahead is now closer to the ground than he is to the top. He can lower himself down to the ground safely and try again if he wants. But Heseth, you're up on the other side.
Yay!
Let us all
I will
go there.
I will do just that and try to lift myself up. Just let me know when to make the roll.
Don't even worry about it right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm on to Heseth.
Sure.
Okay, before I completely pull myself up onto the ledge, I want to take a look both ways along the top of the wall and see if I see anybody. Also, if I can see over the wall, I want to see what's inside.
Just legions of angry undead all looking at you. Nothing to worry about.
And Knights of the Shrill.
I just go, meow.
We are the knights who go knee.
Okay, Crystal, you should be able to see your icon.
Zooming out. Zooming out.
Enhance.
Okay.
Enhance.
Dehance.
Those are ladders. Now, Lugaru and Telia, are you making distractions?
Yes.
Yes, from a safe distance. Like,
All right. Make a deception check, both of you.
That was actually Lugaru's downtime.
I'm a howling glow bird. Did that
and I'm
hurt?
good at it.
Ooh,
Damn.
nice.
Damn.
I mean, to be fair, I
You
use
did go like that. They
prestidigitation,
believed
but
it.
Talia sounds like a pack of wolves.
of different varieties and
Start
male and
seeing Phil
female
Collins
and
out
young
there.
and
I'm
old.
like, oh my god, it's Phil Collins.
Old,
I gotta go watch that Phil Collins concert.
So, Heseth, you are on top of the wall. There's a ladder there. There is a ground, and you can see as far as your dark vision allows because it is nighttime.
And I see nothing.
There's the tower, that big round.
I
black
mean,
spot is the tower, and you see a door.
I see nothing alive.
No, there's nothing alive in here. You're not sure what they're making noise for.
Good
there's no French guard
Good
up
noise.
here yelling insults about your mother. There's nothing.
Well,
Even the
I'm
dire
gonna
wolf is
climb
like,
down
"What?"
that ladder
All right,
and try to see if I can raise the bar on the gate.
you go down.
And I'm going to try to be stealthy about it regardless.
Roll a stealth check.
One natural 20. One.
You're fine.
Wasted.
You rolled a 10. It's fine.
Yeah.
You go down the ladder, and you can move yourself in front of the door here. There's a large bar across the door.
Yes. I don't know if I can raise this by myself,
Well, make
but I'm gonna try.
athletics again.
Athletics, same as strength. No bonuses here.
No, you are unable to lift the door. Tarek, you can now make your climbing check as Ahead is going back up the wall.
I'm
No,
actually
you
good at this, I promise. I'm actually good at this.
I'm good at this, I promise!
He's having an off day. You should have had a power bar beforehand.
I know, I need a Snickers. I'm not myself when I'm hungry.
Carbo loading or
You
something.
notice, you notice, you take your pittance and you start banging them against the stone wall again.
I mean, you
And
could
you
just
notice
use
that they're
my
freaking
rope.
blunted now. You can't really use them as well. You try and put them in the same holes you used to, and they're too slick now. They come right out. This wall
Well.
does not want you to climb it.
I can call out to. Well, that's probably actually. I have message. I will send message to Heseth saying, "I'm gonna throw." It's you said it was 30 feet. How big is my rope?
50.
50.
How wide is the wall?
Not that wide.
I was gonna say if Heseth can get back to where she was, like where the ladder was, I could probably throw the rope over, and she could try to find something to tie the rope to.
So what are you saying to Heseth?
I will say, come back to the wall, to the side of the wall we were climbing, if possible.
You get that?
You'll hear that in your
How
head.
does that
Okay.
spell work? Tell me what you do for the spell, and make it a role play thing.
Oh wait, I don't actually have message. Never mind. I can't do that.
Shame on you!
I thought I had it as a cantrip. 'Cause,
After
like,
all that.
obviously the first spell that I would think to, but I forgot. I can only take evocation and abjuration spells, so I don't have it on this one.
Well, I has
Okay.
a wonderful idea, and if wishes were fishes,
Oh,
have a Merry
Throw it over
Christmas.
there.
You have that
Yeah,
on
I'll still just
the
throw the
other
rope
game,
up.
don't you?
Yeah, I do in the other game. I have message and a bunch of other spells
it.
that I normally take. I'll throw a rope over the top though. I'll try to.
Okay. Make an athletics roll to get a rope up there.
It's gonna be hilarious that I make this roll and can't climb. Of
Yeah.
course.
The rope goes
course.
right up there. Now there's a rope up there. You're afraid to pull it because it's not attached to anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna kind of make a whistle noise, like a loud whistle with my
Alright.
fingers.
Heseth, what are you doing?
Well, I can't lift this bar by myself, so I'm gonna have to go back up the ladder and, like, get Ahed's attention or something.
All right, make a perception check. Nah, you don't hear anything. There's too much hooting and hollering and dog noises for you to think that anything is actually happening.
Well, I get up to the top of the ladder and I look over.
You see a rope there,
There's a
just
rope.
kind of laying up there.
Oh, okay.
Tie it off.
I look down over, assuming it belongs to one of my friends.
Tie it off. Tie the rope off. I keep falling.
Okay, I see his motions. I'm gonna look for something to tie the end of this to. You know,
Alright.
the end of that ladder, like the top rung, looks pretty promising.
You did leave all those pitons up there.
Yeah, you can tie it on that, or you can tie it off on a rampart. So you get it nice and secure.
Yeah.
Rope is nice
Okay,
and secure.
Hopefully that will help me to climb, and I will try to give it another shot using the rope.
Okay. It's all good.
Does anyone else want to climb the rope? There's a nice rope there. Yay!
Success! I can climb.
Does the rope give advantage, or do we still have to roll? What's
You
the
still
deal?
have to roll, yeah.
Does it give you any difference over regular athletics?
You can climb this wall with a rope rather than not be able to climb this wall without a rope.
It's a pretty smooth wall. All right, cool. I climbed that wall like I'm athletic, and then I looked surprised.
He like
See,
looks
ropes
at his
all matter.
arms.
All right. I'll get up onto the wall.
And
And,
what did Neelavar roll?
He
he's
rolled
good too.
17 with a -1. It was 17. That's a
rolled-
really good die.
He just holds onto the rope and walks up the wall like Batman.
There you all are, on top of the wall.
Okie dokie. I
And
will
I'm like,
thank Hesed
I wasn't
for,
strong enough to get this bar by myself.
Oh, okay. I'll come in and help. Thanks for coming back and checking for the rope. That helps a lot.
All of your icons are on the map now, except for
Yep.
Luguru and Talia. You can...
I'll go down the staircase and then over to where the door.
ladder.
Hopefully, y'all can help, like aid another or something.
Yep.
We'll do it together.
Okay.
Lift with your knees,
You
not
can
your
make a-
back.
Athletics check with advantage to lift the bar.
Okie dokie. Athletics. Okay, 16.
Yay! You, between the couple of you, you get the bar off, you put her to the side, and you can open up the doors.
Boosh.
Yay!
You crack them open enough
Opened.
for the two people to come through. At 3, there's a direwolf as well.
There's a doggy.
2 people and a giant dog.
As one of the people that were helping to lift that thing, I'm just going to say that my help looked like it was really stressing me. Like I'm like sweating, like, forming.
Veins popping out of your forehead.
Like, both of us know that Ahed did, like, all of that but a tiny bit.
Oh, by the way,
All
Corey, one of the things I did over this week of downtime was I named the direwolf.
I see.
So I
Kevin.
just changed his
I
name
see it.
on the Kevin character sheet. So
Did you
Wait,
name him Kevin?
you named it Kevin?
yeah, yeah. it's a really noble name.
That's a
Yeah.
very unusual and unique
Uh,
name.
Well, his full name is Wolfgang von Wolfenstein, but it's Kevin for short.
Of course
Huh.
it is.
I don't see how that's short for Wolfgang von
It is shorter than
Wolfenstein.
Wolfgang von Wolfenstein.
But
don't
I
know.
like
Falls apart
it.
if you think about it too hard. It's
Yeah.
it's the dog name. Don't worry about it.
So
I'm
everybody
gonna
should see their
climb and grab the rope
Everything
back.
that makes sense.
everybody should see
Is
their
that from
icon.
Up? Is that what?
Talia should see their icon in the middle of darkness and nothing else. She should not be able
Yeah.
to see anything.
I can't see a damn thing. It's dark. So is
All right.
somebody gonna tell me
There's
it's
a
safe to
door
light?
right
I will reach out and I will touch Talia's hand and say, "I think you can light something. I don't see anybody around here."
Okay, I'm totally casting light on my glow stick of destiny then.
Glow stick of destiny.
Good destiny.
You mean one of the wands we just found?
Yeah, the one that had the gem on the end of
The-
it.
The pearl.
Perfect.
So light gives you 40 feet of light, I believe. 20 and 20.
Yeah. 20 and 20.
Yeah, 20 bright, 20 dim.
Okay, you should be able to see now.
Yay, I can see.
That should also make the area around the rest of us go from dark to
From
do dark
dim to bright.
It should go dim to bright, but I don't see a change.
Oh yeah, all you people without dark vision or without superior dark vision.
Superior
Lit up.
dark
There we go.
vision.
That should
Far
change
more
things
Yep.
for you.
Yeah, it looks better now.
Man, it's like daylight out here for me. Ugh. Sunglasses.
I'm gonna
Yes,
hang out
for
right
the
next to
people
that.
that-
Yeah, I like this extra sight.
For the people at home watching this, You see, everybody sees the really bright area around there, and that's because Ahed has greater dark vision. If we turn off his dark vision real quick, pardon me, I'm going to turn off his dark vision so everybody knows what everybody else sees, just for a moment.
Well, there's a difference between Ahed, most of the rest of the party, and Talia.
That's what other people see.
Wow. That's a huge difference. I get to see that too now. That's a huge difference.
I know.
You see extra far, and everything you see is like daylight.
I know, it's really great.
For us, we see pretty far out, but it's dim light, and then Talia's like completely blind.
So Luguru sees a door and goes straight for it, because that's his nemesis.
The door slayer.
Let me describe this area. The area between the outer wall and the tower itself is cobblestone courtyard open to the sky. The courtyard looks clean and well maintained. The stones are all in place, and a few early flowers bloom along the tower's base. Directly ahead of you is the tower itself. It looks to be about 4 or 5 stories high with a flat roof. You can see one large doorway as well as several windows in the upper stories. On your left is a pile of rocks. Well, you don't see that. You don't see any of that.
I have like a tiny spot of light around me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
You can see yourself. That's why it's doing that.
Yeah.
Everybody has that.
Okay, I've never actually seen that before.
It's not because we're glowing, because there's something weird about this place.
You're just glowing because you're pregnant. You grew too.
Okay, Luguru, is the door locked?
I don't know. Is the door locked? I try to open it.
Just like jiggle the handle.
The only
I prepared
doorway
my
you
weapon
can
and
find
shield.
into the dungeon is blocked by a single door. The wood in this sturdy door looks new, but the strips of discolored bronze that band it look centuries old. The bronze hinges also look ancient, but newly greased. Do you try and open it?
Yep.
All right. It is bolted. You can hear the jingling of metal as you pull it. You push and pull it.
Yep, this one's a no-go. I mean, unless you want to try to pick the lock. But I think it's barred.
Well, I'll give it a try just in case.
All right, you pull out your thieves' tools. You gotta get it's bolted from the other side, so you're gonna put your
Gonna
thieves'
have to
tool
like
in the,
slide something
slide it
through and then like try
pull
to push it to the side.
Yeah.
It's like using a credit card to open one of those little latches that goes in the hook.
What's a credit card?
Something you'll never
Okay.
know about. You knife here.
It's a Daroken thing.
It's a Rakasta thing. I don't understand these things.
20. Not natural. Because that would be 27.
All right, you undo the lock.
I've got it.
Nice.
Oh. Well, while she was doing that, I'm just going to kind of wander off over here for a second just to look at where the wall ends.
Okay. Over here. Oh, yeah. Beside the tower rises a sheer cliff hundreds of feet high. That's all you see on that side. So stop
Beautiful.
right there. You're over there.
Sure.
So stop. And Crystal, who's opening the door?
I will
I'll open it if you don't want to.
just be slow and quiet about it if you can.
Okay. Yeah, I'll gently just push it open.
No kicking doors today. For now.
Maybe the next one.
Make a perception check.
Just him or
Yeah.
both? Okay.
Sorry, I think my sheet's stuck. Hang on a second. I'm trying. You're going to get like 6 of them in a row when it goes through. There it goes.
I saw you toggle ahead dead and then not.
That was actually me toggling. It was my bad.
Wait, you can do that on your own?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was checking what this button does that looks like a little button.
The button
And,
that looks like a button,
All right,
huh?
Luguru,
Yeah.
this area. The ground floor of the building is a couple feet higher than the courtyard, presumably so water will not seep
Oh,
in.
that.
It looks like this was a common area used to stable animals or shelter refugees in times of trouble. Today, the stone floor of the dojo is covered with dirt, and wooden wreckage fills the room. There are no windows, leaving the room dark except for what light comes through the... No light comes through the now open door. You can dimly see a door in the back of the room, enclosed, and an enclosed staircase along the right wall, winding its way up to the next level. Guys, turn off that aura effect. Yeah, don't do that, please. So, Luger, are you walking in?
Well, first I want to see if I could figure out what all these numbers and letters on the floor mean.
Don't worry about that.
They're not on the actual place, are they?
No. You have to understand, there is no, like... I get most of my map stuff from DM's Guild, and there wasn't an updated map for this.
Well,
So
if
there's
you were
a version
using a
of it.
map from in a book, it would still have the numbers on it, too. So, like, seeing numbers on the floor, I'm just like, oh, it's for the DM.
Okay. Nilafar, make a perception check.
Okay.
I'm coming in as well.
All right, make a perception check.
I noticed nothing. Hopefully, Hester points it out to me.
You see some movement in the room, and a faint glow from that movement. At that exact time, ambushed,
We
you
all
are picking
die.
your way through the room. A half-dozen men and women jump from behind the rubbish and attack you, shouting, "Stop them! Stop the invaders from reaching Lord Kazak!" They wield a variety of weapons, swords, pitchforks, kitchen knives, but they're all dressed in tattered clothing and glow with the same eerie light.
Gooble gobble, one of us.
Okay.
It is initiative time.
It was feeling like initiative time.
It was. What with the attackers and everything.
Kind of like snack time, too.
Talia and Ahed can also make perception checks at disadvantage since you're outside.
Aw, man. I rolled really good initiative, and I didn't have myself clicked. Should I roll again?
Yeah, I can give you that initiative. But you have to
Alright.
click and roll.
My bad.
So I don't think I got it with disadvantage. I got a 9.
Dang it. View. Screen mode.
Are you saying you roll it again, and then you'll change it?
Yeah. I'll roll. You roll again, and I'll change it.
I roll the same thing. Damn. Doesn't even matter.
I can't see or know or whatever what's happening in there anyway, so it makes sense that my initiative rolls so low.
Ooh, normal person rolled a good initiative.
He's
Yeah,
completely
but I'm
normal.
He
Nothing
prefers
out here.
Mr. Person.
He's just
He
glowing
doesn't
like a
know you
normal
like that.
human
You can't call
does.
him normal. Only his friends get to call him normal.
Okay.
Now, Corey and I
Normie.
actually have a friend named Norman Alfred.
Norm Al.
Yeah, he is normal.
Mhm.
Norman Alfred Colton Taylor. He has a long name.
He's not normal
That
by
is
any stretch of the
long.
imagination.
Neelavar is first, and he's surprised by the people in the room. Moving on.
I would be surprised, but I'm first.
So, you cannot do an action this turn.
Well, I already had my sword and shield out, and I was already walking through the room. I don't see them because they are stealthy and I didn't notice. So, based on that, 1, 2, 3. I can't see the hexes. Hang on.
They're not
Okay.
hexes, they're squares this time. We're back to squares.
Oh, okay. Well,
They're very-
I need to use my-
They're kind of
I-
hidden.
Yeah, they're the same color as everything else. Everything is gray.
2, 3. I'm just going to wander towards this guy, and I will see him now because I walked up on him, and that's my bad.
Okay.
So
hello.
that is the most honest I can be without using any meta knowledge. I walked up on a dude and went, oops. And I don't strike him because I didn't notice him until it was too damn late.
That particular guy does blend in with the rubble.
Oh, look, I got 2 of them. I made friends.
I don't know.
If it helps any, I made 2 friends that aren't attacking the rest of y'all next turn. Yeah, assuming they don't kill me in one shot, you know. You never know. My next character is going to be amazing. That's my favorite. That is my favorite D&D battle cry. Wait till you meet my warlock.
Howard, 2 attacks on you.
Hi. I'm not liking that nat 20.
Don't worry, that's initiative. Does a 14 hit you?
A 14 does not.
18?
Let me double check. I think I have a 19 right now because I got a +1.
Wow.
I do. I'm 19.
Right. So, you definitely block with your shield. Lugaroo.
Whoa, people! Block.
Where the hell did you come from?
I believe a 24 does hit Lugaroo.
Stop.
Does a 14
24
hit
hit
Lugaroo?
anyone.
14 does not.
So yeah, no, I'll take that. Yeah.
Ooh.
Why is it doing 2d6 damage? Oh, yeah. Oh,
7
never mind.
piercing plus 5 lightning.
Yes, it does. Yes. So,
Ow.
they hit you with a short
Is that
sword
like a
for
D6
7 piercing
plus
damage,
4?
and then lightning arcs down the sword and into you, and you are shocked for 5 more lightning damage. So you take 24 points of damage.
Ouch!
Wait.
That's
That is
12
12.
damage.
That is.
Oh, I'm sorry, 12. 12. Yes, 12. Not 24.
Not 24. 24 was the
was the hit.
attack.
I fell down
Why
and
doesn't it
stopped
just
moving.
do the math for me? Come on.
Okay.
It
On the
should.
ground.
That's weird.
Not moving. Laying there, looking very peaceful.
Your dog is missed. And Heseth has one on her as well. And that
Oh, I am also
misses.
missed.
Heseth, you can act.
You can sing, you can act, you can dance. You're a triple threat.
I pull out my rapier and say, well, we weren't here to attack you, but I guess we have to now. And I stab at the guy next to me.
Certainly.
$14.
Does a 14 hit? Yes, a 14 does hit. The normal person.
For 9. Plus... Oh, no, I don't have a... That dire wolf isn't really next to him.
Nope.
Shoot, there's really not many places that I could even have an option to move to.
Are you going to disengage, or?
It looks safe back here, so I will use my bonus action to disengage, and then move... Here.
Okay. Your dog is surprised. Ahead, you are also surprised.
I am.
Everybody
Terribly
is surprised. Luger is surprised. Talia is surprised. Neelavar!
I am shocked and appalled.
I'm sleeping.
Oh, you already out now?
Dude, they did 24 points. I don't have that.
No, you took 12
You didn't
points.
take
What?
any points of damage. You didn't take no damage.
I could swear I heard you tell me I took 24 points of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No!
Lugaru took damage. Lugaru took
12 damage.
Oh,
You didn't even
Yeah.
get hit.
I may have said Neelavar. I may have. I don't know. I don't remember.
well, we won't find out.
Neither
till we
do I.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
All right, then never mind. I'm fine.
You
I thought I
are.
got hit for a lot of damage.
Making
I was like, I
mountains
guess
out
I'm
of molehills.
fine. I don't care. Well, stuff happens. I'll make another guy.
You'll be like the only person with 3 characters.
With an untwistable stomach.
What?
It's a Simpsons reference.
Okay. So I'm fine then, but it's not my turn.
It is
So
your
like-
turn.
Yes, it is.
Already?
Yes.
Yeah, we all got surprised, so it's your turn.
The only person not surprised was Hestus.
All right, then I guess I'm gonna stab. What am I looking at? This dude on my left are they both
What is
humans?
it from
I
the
don't know.
depths of hell?
They
I
are both.
stab
They
at
both
thee.
look human, but they also have gray skin and are glowing in the dark.
Oh, like
So they're
humans.
lambent.
That's what humans look like. All right, I'll go with that. I'm gonna stab guy in blue.
Okay.
See how that works out, and in my casting of booming blade, assuming he doesn't auto die when I stab him, which I'm assuming he won't, but it'd be really convenient. I'm just saying, it wouldn't hurt my
It
feelings.
wouldn't be again.
If you would just go ahead and die from one shot now, that'd be great.
All right, so 21 to hit.
Why is there a circle of light around him?
I'm trying to make him glow.
Because I cannot hit him. He
Oh,
is
okay.
blessed by the god Pelor, god of light. Pelor's great.
There we
I think
go.
we're safe
That'll
here.
work. I'm gonna put a little halo of light around everybody.
I mean, if you want to do it like us player characters, you just go open the little gear thing and
I have to
pick
do
a
it to
color
every
for the
single one of
aura.
these idiots.
Uh-huh.
So I think 4 piercing, and he's got a booming blade cast upon him. I'm assuming a 21 hit. If I'm wrong, then I didn't cast booming blade on him because I can't.
21 does
Oh,
hit.
that's
So which one
really
did you hit? The blue
big.
guy?
Yeah, the guy in the blue has booming blade on him, and he's taken 4 piercing. And that is my action. For my bonus action, as far as I know, we're all up and fine, so I'm not going to throw a healing word out yet. I guess I'm good for now. I'm not gonna do anything else. I'm good. That's my
They will
action.
continue their attack. Neelavar.
Okay.
They will continue their attack. One person with a mace, one person with a short sword. Does a 19 hit? Yes.
19 does hit. Which one was swinging the short sword?
The guy in front of you. This one.
Okay. The other guy moved, and he has.
He
booming
does.
blade
He will
on
take
him.
his booming blade damage.
All right, that's a D8, I believe.
Yes.
Then do that. D8. No plus. There we go. And roll. Takes an additional 3 points of damage for daring to move against me.
Yes.
Boom.
But you will be stabbed for 7 damage with, lightning arcs through it for another 4. That's 12 points of damage total.
I see 8 and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He added correctly, but the initial 7 should have been an 8.
Yeah, 8 points of piercing damage, and then 4 points of lightning. 12 total.
Yeah. All right. Just making sure. I don't have a problem with it. I just want to make sure I'm recording it correctly.
And then mace.
So
and short sword.
bucks,
Short
that's a
sword.
lot.
Lugaru. Does a 15 hit Lugaru?
Nope.
Okay.
20 does.
They continue their attack, but they miss. But a short sword does hit Kevin.
Poor Kevin.
Kevin.
That was against him. I want to use my reaction to impose disadvantage on
Oh,
that one.
okay.
I didn't know they were going for him.
Yeah,
Of
there's
course
one
they
going for
are.
him.
I would too. It's
The big scary
They
dog.
still
Oh
hit.
god. Hold even better.
They still hit.
That was a really good roll.
So
Sadly
he will
well.
take 5 and 6, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
This guy, thief went that way, moves up to Talia. And hits Talia with the mace for 15 points of damage. 9 with the mace. Wham! And then electricity courses through it and into you for another 6 points of damage.
I'm out, so that doesn't matter.
Ooh.
What?
15 points of damage
15
takes you out?
points?
You got more than that, don't you?
No, I have 15.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm crunchy. I'm a sorcerer.
She's got 2 less than
And I didn't have mage armor on, so crunchy and weak.
Ah.
Well,
And
I
now
mean, mage
unconscious.
armor wouldn't have kept you from getting hit.
Well, no, but it might have helped if he didn't roll 16. Anyway, it didn't matter. I'm KO'd.
Yes. Heseth, you're up.
Grrr.
Grr.
Grrr.
Grr.
It'd be hilarious if this is the campaign.
I move up.
We just defeated
1,
a dragon
2,
and we're getting beat by a bunch of
3.
normal people.
Well, they're
And-
glowing.
Stab at this guy
Yeah.
here.
Now you don't have a whole bunch of NPCs helping you out, picking up your slack. It's all you guys.
Oh, I completely miss.
Yes.
Disengage and 1, 2, 3.
You can't go your full movement, just the rest of the movement that you didn't move.
Yeah, I only moved 3 already.
Oh, okay.
So I can move this and 1 more if I want. I'll stay back here.
It's the dog's turn.
Oh,
All right, he's gonna attack the guy right in front of him.
I can't believe I missed.
Yay!
You have hit. I'll need to
Sweet.
do a strength save.
Oh,
Yes!
Yeah, he's
Totally
fine.
bad.
Not knocked
Mom's
down.
gotta be rolling
He'll
great.
take 7 points of piercing damage. That he will.
there should be
Anything else,
disease damage
that Kevin's
involved in
doing?
that too.
Nope, that's all Kevin can do.
Okay. Ahead.
So glad he has a name now.
Okie dokie.
Talia
I'll
just
go
went down in
5,
front of you.
10. And I will stabify this guy with a spear.
Okay.
Get him ahead.
Oh, I had disadvantage on, but 23 is what I rolled.
Yes. You can do damage.
Okie dokie.
It's one-handed, right? Because you got a shield?
It is one-handed, so it would be the first one,
yeah,
9.
9 points of damage.
So weird.
And then
All right. You graze him, and as he tries to duck and miss your attack, but you get him. What are you doing next? Got a bonus action?
I could action surge and attack him again, but I'm going to hold on to that, and I'll just hold position here and try to keep his attention away from Talia.
Okay. Lugaru.
So first I'm going to stab this guy that attacked the dire wolf.
Oh, can I make an intimidating noise so I can draw more attention to myself?
You hit him. No, sir, you can't make a skill action.
Okay.
Okay.
9 points.
You could still make the noise. You just couldn't make the roll.
Yeah, you can make the noise.
Yeah.
And I'm going to second wind.
You should make the noise, and if he survives and never hears that noise again, he should be extra scared of it.
Second wind.
I'll like bash
You
my
regain
shield.
6 points of
here.
6 hit points from your second wind.
So 9 points.
As you're feeling it, your adrenaline's pumping through you. You got this. Talia needs to make her first death save.
And that's my turn.
Thoughts and prayers, Talia.
She makes it. Success.
Thoughts and prayers.
Get out of here.
You can stuff your thoughts and prayers in a sack. Sorcerers, I don't believe that stuff.
Neilvar.
I mean,
What?
it kind of worked. It was a success, but anyway.
I mean, yeah, it actually works in D&D.
I'm gonna stab this fellow here. Hopefully, as my major action.
That does hit.
Hit. All right, cool. And I will boom blade him, assuming that 11 piercing doesn't kill him.
No, it doesn't kill him.
All right, he has booming blade on him.
He's boomed.
And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, throw my healing word out to the lovely lady that I can just see in the doorway. I can see her face. So I'm going to, on that portrait, so I'm going to count that.
Aim at the ponytail.
Because that's where she got hit, right in the ponytail.
Yes.
It's connected directly to my...
To your head, the most important
It's all about the
part.
hair. You said you mostly with the hair. All right, so healing word, level 1, submit.
3 points damage. So 3 points
Healing.
damage.
I didn't do it. I'm innocent. Hey, I caught Hesef, though. Little sneaker.
All right, they will continue their attack.
So that was 3 points to me.
Yeah,
So
you
going out with +3 for hit points instead of negative whatever or 0.
get... I like how they're called normal person.
Mm-hmm.
You're a
One
totally
person that
normal
hit
person.
One-shotted me.
He's perfectly normal.
Okay.
I want to continue
the guy in
trying
blue?
to defend the wolf. If anybody looks like he's going to hit the wolf, I want to
All right.
defend him.
The guy in blue does activate the booming blade, so do the damage on that booming blade.
Boom him!
He hath been boomed.
Howard?
Did you hear that?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
You don't have to do the booming blade damage.
Here we go. Roll. And
It happens on its own.
6.
7.
As it rattles him.
God, just die already.
You will take-
Come on. You're not a normal person.
You will take 8 plus 6 lightning from the first one, hitting
That's
you with the mace.
14.
14.
And good night.
Oh, the other one? Then...
It's my first death save is
That's
automatic.
another
result.
11.
Okay.
All right, so I'm down 1 death save.
Yeah, you're down 1 death save. The next guy over here misses Lugaru. Then one hits Lugaru. This guy hits Lugaru right here with a 24. For 11 points of damage. This guy right here misses Ahead with his mace.
Swing wide.
Yeah, and the last zombie has to
Zombie.
The last
There
zombie.
you have it.
Yeah, zombie. What am I
Normal
talking
person.
Zombie.
Normal person from the Umbrella Corporation.
It's a normal person.
Used to be a
Does
normal
15
person.
Does a 15 hit the dog?
Yeah,
But you were defending it, right?
yeah. So,
Oh, so that's the
disadvantage.
Yeah, it's 21 or a 15.
15. Yeah.
So it's 15. So he'll take 9 points. Another 9.
Okay.
Heseth.
I run up here and stab this guy who's totally surrounded. Well,
Do it.
mostly. I better. Yes. Okay.
That hits. Damage. And sneak attack damage.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's 11 plus
Ooh. That's painful.
d6. 2d6. Splat. I stab him for 18 points of damage.
My god. Okay, 6 and 8 is 24
6
or
and
14.
8.
That's 24. That's 34. I think that's. Yep. That's one downed normal person.
Aha, I've taken down a normie.
Anything else? You got a bonus action and a regular action, or and the rest of your move.
I don't need a bonus action since there's no one to disengage from.
Nope.
But I will move 1, 2, 3. Let's see.
You can hold down the Q button, and that can help you.
It's not about the distance, it's about seeing where the squares are and then
Yeah.
where I'm going to next.
Cool.
I'll
we got
stand
one
here.
X.
All right, Wolfie von Wolfenstein.
All right. So the guy who's attacking him just died, so he's going to go for the one next to him.
Yes. That'll hit.
Nice.
I'll make a strength save. I'm fine. I'm still up. And you do 8 points damage?
Yeah.
Yes. Ahead.
Okie, I'm gonna stabify this guy with another spear attack.
I don't think you can do it.
I do.
Oh, he
Oh.
did.
Damage, please.
Split out. It takes 8.
8.
Bloody hell.
And then I will spend my action surge if he's still up.
He's still
to
up.
Stab him again. Damn it! How much armor is he wearing?
That hits.
Oh.
Awesome.
Probably just
Let's
barely.
Yeah, probably just barely. And he takes another 5.
Another 5.
Splort. Is he down?
All right.
Oh, he's probably barely hanging on now.
Oh, I get to do something. Oh. Okay. He is still up. The guy you're fighting.
Okay, I'm going to move
Just
just behind him
barely.
so that I can draw his attention on me in the other direction and not on Talia.
Lugaru.
All right. I'm going to summon my fighting spirit,
Got it.
get 5 temp HP, get advantage on attacks to the end of this turn, and attack the guy that the dog just hit.
Sounds like a good plan.
Ooh, good hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
that'll
roll
do it.
damage.
Solid. Ooh, solid damage too. That was a good.
Right.
Yeah,
Max.
So the red one?
How's he look?
The red one?
On here, yeah.
Yeah. Does he take extra damage from your fighting spirit?
No, I just get advantage.
Got it.
You gain temporary 5 HP.
So 8. That's okay. Yeah, he's still up.
He's still up? Okay,
These guys
I'm gonna
are
use my
hardy.
action surge.
They're hardy and
And-
ready to party.
Take one more stab at him.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't, I
what
don't
it's
know.
Really good.
These guys don't seem like
Ooh.
normal humans to me.
They're completely normal. I don't
They're
know what you're talking about.
Another 6
Pretty
points.
well trained, at least.
Boom.
Oh
He's-
wait, it doesn't say human. It says person.
Yeah, they're people, Crystal. Use the gender normative.
I used to call. I used to
No,
call-
that's not gender.
Gen-
That's race.
Gender neutral. Talia.
Save
Well,
yourself.
He's not standing in front of me, so and I'm up now.
Yep,
So
you're no
I'm gonna-
longer.
Oh,
That's
right.
the-
Blow
You
his ass up.
That
still have this
dude
gold.
that's standing right in front of me that hit one shot at me earlier,
Yep.
and hopefully I will hit him. We will
What are you
find
hitting
out.
him with?
Firebolt.
Disadvantage because you're attacking somebody with a ranged attack at melee.
Oh, seriously? God
Yes.
dang it.
Yes.
Well, in that case,
Do
We're
you have
using
any
that
touch
rule.
stuff?
Do you got a touch
You
attack?
might have a tooth still.
You can hit him with your fist.
That's a hard touch.
or I could stab him with a dagger. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
You could stab him with a dagger.
hold on a second before I do that.
Honestly, this guy's probably barely hanging on.
He did take a lot of damage.
Yeah, I'll do that instead. I don't need disadvantage right now in my life.
That will hit. Roll damage.
Oh, really?
Yay.
Wow.
That's pretty good damage too.
Max damage.
With my weak poke. Die!
He goes down. You stab him right in the freaking head. And it
They're
goes
making
down.
Oh, my head.
constitution rolls.
Oh, my zombie brains. My only weakness.
You just stab
Zombrains!
down through the eye. Pretty sure I'm taller than him.
Yay.
At this
Good
point
hit.
in time,
Two to
it's the
one
top of the
shot me.
initiative. We're going to stop the game here.
Should I make my death save?
We'll
My
save that
turn.
for next time. How about that?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for playing.
It's
Say
more suspenseful.
thanks for you watching if you're watching at home. Tomorrow, me and Howard are going to do a special live show where we just talk about stuff. How about that? Where we talk about role-playing game stuff. So watch that when it comes out. And say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, everybody.